but it's
Mm.
gotten me so far of just like not caring what anybody else thinks. Everything that has happened, I told them in boot camp it was gonna happen.
So he can't say it, but let me say it. Yeah. I want to help tell you a story. Hi, I'm K Got Memes, and I've had enough of seeing hardworking, talented individuals go unseen and unheard in the industry for far too long. So I created this show. I created this show with the sole purpose of documenting those on the rise. I want to use my storytelling skills to help broadcast your skills. I'm looking for creatives, I'm looking for underdogs, I'm looking for people with a voice and a vision. And if you think that's you, your friend, your deli guy, then DM at KGOT Films if you're interested. Let's get you on the show. Let's make them see us. Let's make them hear us. Because I promise, this is just the start. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Just Over K Got Memes. I'm your host, K Got Memes, and I'm here with one of the waviest people making music right now and further on, 2K Kenny. All right, so Kenny, just let the people know who you are, where you're from.
What's up, everybody? I'm 2K. I'm from Texas, and I make music.
Yes. And so you're from Texas, but you're not in Texas right now.
No, I'm not in Texas. I'm in the military, and I'm all the way in Spain right now, stationed in Spain.
All the way in, and you're all the way in Spain. You've been making music. How long? How if you're fine with sharing, how long have you been in the military?
I've been in the military for 5 years, going on six at
Yes.
the like towards the end of this year. And my music and my military career started at the same time.
And you've been having to travel so many different places and experiencing so many
Yeah,
different things. I guess
yeah,
that's why your discography so long because you have so much experiences. So what's that
yeah.
been like
It's
making music on the road and stuff like that?
uh definitely when I first got to Spain, it was difficult for me because I've never how do I say this? When I first got to Spain, when I was out before this, I was stationed in Hawaii and I was just
Mm.
making music in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? My ship didn't really go out to sea like that. But when I got to Spain, that was like when I really started like having to learn to do a bunch of the recording stuff by myself. And I mean, once I got a routine, it was just really cool. Like, I'm pulling into Suda Bay, Greece. I'm pulling into these different ports and, sometimes just making music. And even when I'm underway, I'm just making music underway. Like while we're out to sea. Underway means like the ship's out to sea.
Nice. Okay. So that was gonna be one of my next questions. So when you're making music in the Navy, do you ever feel like do you ever get any support from your crew, from people around you, or is it like have you been like living like a Hannah Montana life?
Nah, so uh at first, like I wasn't even I mean, I was getting support, but I didn't even make any like Navy songs or anything. But then I went on my first like deployment and I made a Navy song, which I really didn't want to do it, but like I was feeling some type of way. And like that's the thing about music. And you feel some type of way. So I was out to sea for a really long time and we were doing sweepers and I came topside and I was just looking at the water and I was just like, man, I'm out here like for a really really long time and it gets hard a little bit sometimes. So I had made my first Navy song I made was floating with emotion. I'm out in the ocean floating with my emotions. I know we're apart, but I just wish I could hold you. And like I made that song and I didn't expect it to blow up like that. I was just being authentic to myself. And I released it and like it was like probably the second song of mine that blew up.
Yes. It's great.
Mhm.
Who I need to know who produced that because there's is it a guitar break I think in it? Is that what?
Yes. So actually, shout out to Ralph. Ralph, he came up with the chords and everything like that. And then Daju, another artist, phenomenal producer, phenomenal artist. Like he's a really good guy.
Mhm.
He put it together. I reached out to him and I was like, hey man, I got these chords. I'm trying to like I want to do an what do you call it? Acoustic version and I want to do a regular
Yeah.
version. So I reached out to Dom and it took him a minute. Thank God he was really, really busy, but he was able to like fit me in.
Mhm.
And boom, like once I got that back, you know what I'm saying? I chopped it all up, I
Yes.
released it and it went crazy. I wasn't like well actually I couldn't release it for a long time. I just kept teasing it for like for for like almost 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Mm,
I was stuck on deployment and I couldn't release it. I was like, I'm not releasing it without me being able to see it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I just kept making hella TikToks to it, hella TikToks to it for like 6 to 8 months. And then in that time frame of me making TikToks to it, another song of mine blew up because I mean, when I was out to sea, I'm FDNF, so I stay out to sea all the
Right.
time. FDNF means like you're in for 4 months and you're out for 4 months.
Yes. Okay.
But really that's like you're in for 4 months, out for 6 months.
And that it takes a lot of patience. So just hearing you say that, like honestly, me, I can't even. I could barely do any surprises with anyone. Even with just the start, like there was some things like I had to learn. Like you really have to learn how to move in silence just so you could be able to progress. To progress,
Yeah.
you you have to have that skill. So how has it been like learning that skill, like developing, or have you always been kind of that patient?
I've never no, I'm actually really impatient. It's kind of bad, but the Navy kind of forced that skill on me a little bit.
Mm,
Because in the Navy they do like hurry up and then wait, hurry up and wait, and you're on deployment and all you do is just wait to get home. Like you do a lot of waiting.
yeah.
So really, yeah, it was yeah, I couldn't get sleep at night sometimes because I was just so excited to release it, so excited to release
Mm.
it.
Next question. Well, I guess that kind of if you have anything else to add, like what are some struggles that you've had to overcome, or is that like the only one during your journey during the making music overseas, making music in general?
Okay, so yeah, I guess it was the learning to do it by yourself. I guess it would be kind of like show doing shows and stuff like that. Sometimes I mean, I'm always been good at networking, but it's just kind of made me better at networking. Other than because I was making music in my barracks room, like I had my own little, what I'm saying, the own little setups. That kind of covered a lot of my struggles. It helped me a lot. Other than just networking and finding good people like to engineer and produce like that, and like shows have been it's been kind of hard. At first it was really hard
Mm-hmm.
to
Do,
like get in that.
yeah, that mindset. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? Well, I guess kind of talk. Let's go back to talking about Hannah Montana. Do you feel like you're doing like two different lives, or do you feel like you've intermingled them so in
at
a good way?
first at first it was two different lines, but I accidentally intermingled them and it's kind of working out for me in like this weird way. I was before I had really blew up, like I was just doing music and everybody that knew me, they knew I made music. I just didn't really incorporate it. Like I didn't even want people to know that I was in the Navy. So it
Mm-hmm.
kind of was, and I really wasn't as big as I am now. So, but it's just ironically, like I kind of like got more notice over these last couple of years, like this last year and a half, because some of my songs, the Navy songs, they blew up, and so
Yeah.
like the other people trickled to my other songs, and you know, my biggest thing is I just want to be took serious as an artist and
Mm-hmm.
not just, I don't want to be seen like I'm just I don't want to be a meme,
Yeah.
like, but yeah, it's actually crazy like how far the Navy has like, really helped me out though.
Mm-hmm. You like your music is really good. Like I see how you're saying you don't want to be a meme, but it's really good at having both perspectives and still not just being like about one thing, but still meaning like
Mm,
that double entendre. Like it still means two different. Even with floating with emotions, anyone can relate to
mm.
that. Still, you don't have to be in the Navy to relate to it. So even though
Yeah.
it is like one of your biggest Navy songs, it's you still have that same feeling because it's like it's describing this idea, this vibe,
Yeah.
this emotion that you could just be out and missing something.
That's
So
crazy. I didn't even think about that. Okay,
like
insight,
I'm not
good
even in it and
insight.
I feel that same way. Like I'm like, yeah, this is yeah. You don't have to be underway to feel like you're underway, like you've been missing something for so long. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I
That's
get from it.
crazy.
That's like the beauty of
Okay,
art though,
cool.
yeah.
That's
The
cool
people
though.
who
Okay.
tapped in, they gonna get something for sure. You don't just letting y'all know y'all don't have to be in the Navy to enjoy the music. It's not yeah. I mean, even if like just had like so when you told people that you're making music, like what was their kind of what was their reaction?
A lot of people when I first tell them, it's kind of like, which I'm not mad at anybody. It's like, oh, okay, here we go. Another,
Hmm.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? But I was
yeah,
in boot camp and I mean, like, I was in boot camp and I told everything that has happened, I told them in boot camp it was gonna happen. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't think it was gonna happen like this, but I knew that I was gonna be, successful to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? So like, I used to sing in the shower. Like we were all in there showering. I used to be singing in there. Like I got in
Mm-hmm.
trouble in boot camp for singing so much. You know what I'm
Oh my
saying? And
God.
like I would tell them in boot camp, I was like, check me, hey man, when y'all get out of here, make sure y'all check me out. Make sure y'all, hey man, y'all check me out. Y'all check me out. So
I
I
need to
think I
interview
talked
them.
to
Need them to
a
hear what they
couple of
think now.
people. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Yeah, because I got a tiny little bit of Navy clout, just a little bit.
Do you play any instruments?
I'm learning the guitar right now.
How's that been?
Yeah. I suck.
No, that's real. I quit. I quit. I quit.
Really?
I was learning,
Oh,
and I love guitar. I keep telling people if I was ever to die and become an instrument, I would want to be a bass guitar. They're just so
that's
beautiful.
crazy.
But I
Why
can't.
did you
I gave
quit?
up. I had to cut my nails.
Wha-
I was in high school. I was like,
Oh, okay.
nah, I
Dang,
don't
it's
think
such an
so.
underrated skill. Like
But
I
yeah,
was underweight. My ace subo. Like I didn't even know he could play the guitar. But when I found out he could play the guitar, it started making me look at him different. I was like, damn, I
mm,
respect you more. That shit's hard.
yeah. What are you learning on? Acoustic or?
I have an electric guitar,
Oh, okay.
but underway, I a little, I dibble dabbed in it a little bit. I really don't. You feel me? I'm
Yeah.
not like super learning, but I'm planning it. I got to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. More than me,
Dang.
man.
So, do you
Definitely.
play any instruments or no?
I played. I only know it's a party trick. I know how to play "Lean on Me" just with my left hand. That's about
Oh,
it.
okay. That's
Like
tight. That's tight though.
that's about it. Like, but I love music. I have such just a great obsession with music. So it's always
What kind of music
bubbles
do
to
you
it.
like?
I listen to everybody say that like everything, but I listen to a lot of hip hop. I'm from New York, so it's like
What do you
really
think
in my
about indie
DNA.
rock?
And I love indie rock too. I love indie rock. I love
Okay.
pop. I love pop punk. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Only
Okay.
thing I
Cool.
really don't is like metal, like heavy metal,
Yeah. Yeah. I
and probably
can't do
country.
it.
Certain country songs. That's why I love interviewing everybody from all types of they make all types of music because there's always substance. If it has a good story, it's good. Like and if it's
Yeah.
catchy, it's good. And you have all those elements, so
I
that's why we gotta
appreciate
hear
that.
about it. Speaking of music, what do you love about making music?
I love the relief of whatever I was feeling, or just even like I don't know. I love it all. Like the sound when it's coming out the speakers, the process of making it, like making the song, like just like when I made my last song I released is oh not Baby Boo. When I made Underway, um, I was just sitting in a barbershop and it just came to me like that. And I do these things where I just record the little snippet on my phone real quick just so I can remember. And I would go in the office and I would tell like my boys, I'd just play it for them real quick, like the super rough draft. Like
Mm-hmm.
my boys, they probably heard all my rough drafts. Like they get so tired of my songs because I play them over and over and over months before they come out. Months
Yeah.
before they come out. So yeah, my homie Mike, he would always be like, "Didn't you release this?" I'm like, "No, bro, I didn't release this. Like I
He heard
gotta
it so
wait.
many
I gotta
times. He
gotta
brought it
clean
way
it
out.
up."
You released it on the ship. You released it around to the crew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
What are some of your inspirations on your past projects and I guess anything you have coming up?
My inspirations, like as in like an artist or like what do you mean?
You know what? I was just referring to a certain song actually.
A
Not
certain
even past
song.
project. I should have specified.
Oh,
I'm
I
talking
got a
about.
perfect oh, okay.
We'll get back to the serious answer, but now hold on. I'm talking about Baby Boo. So on Baby Boo, you said you want to be under someone's skin or a booger
But
in your nose.
I wanna be in your skin, or a booger that's stuck in your nose.
Up in your nose, and then you sing booger up in your nose.
you feel me?
What made you want to be that bad?
It kind of was like I like trolling. It kind of was a
Yeah.
troll song, but I couldn't get it out of my head. And I was like, you know what? Like, you know, I don't want to be these like people that they're so serious all the time. I'm definitely not that type of person. But I was like, you know what? Let me have fun with this and let me make a lovey-dovey song. Like, you know what I mean? That was the type of vibe that I was going for. And it took me like it took me like 3 months. It took me like no, it took me like 6 months to write that song.
Wow.
Just dipping it back, coming back, thinking back, coming
Yeah.
in, sitting on it, letting it be, you know. And I it's just funny because everybody gets so mad. Like they get so mad about the song, and
What?
I'm like,
What?
yes, I got a lot of
What?
people in my comment section.
People take themselves too
Yeah,
seriously.
you know what I mean? It's like y'all
Ease
gotta
up.
chill. It's because
That
I
shit
did
is
the video where I was
fun.
like with SpongeBob. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my favorite cartoon. So I was
Yes.
like, you know what? I'm
That
just
song is
having
fun as
fun.
fuck, man. It is
Yeah.
exactly all that energy that you put into it. It came back out. They need help. I'm not even trolling.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? Like y'all gotta chill.
it is really fun, and that's it. Some things are not meant to be super
Yeah.
serious. For those other projects, you have other songs that have a different vibe. This is a
Exactly.
fun song. Like that's
Exactly.
it. And if y'all want to know why I'm walking around talking about some booger running your nose, now we
Or a
know.
booger that's stuck in your
Yeah,
nose.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. I
But
don't even know what genre that would be considered. You know what I'm saying? Like I
isn't
just
that
be
like
trying
super
shit.
pop? Like just
I don't
it
know. I don't
feels
know if it's
poppy.
indie pop, indie rock. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it is poppy. I don't know.
Yes. Now, did you have a serious answer for inspirations?
I mean, I didn't even really think. I was just trying to figure out what direction you meant, as in
Yeah.
like,
Then we'll just cut that. We'll cut this. Yeah. We'll just stick to the silly one. Now let's talk about any dream collabs that you have. People who you would love to collab
oh
with.
yeah, a dream collab that I would like to do. I would love to collab with Blast. You know who that is?
I think I have a song from him on my Spotify.
Yeah, he's like I really like him. I already did one of a dream collab. There's this artist named 808. I collabed with him on a song, so that was pretty cool. J. Cole, obviously Drake, you know what I'm saying? I like Drake. Any Kendrick Lamar, I got a lot. Who else would I like to collab with? Who's a female artist that I would Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Car. Oh my God, it's Sabrina. No, hold on, Sabrina. I know you're watching.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Sabrina. Come on, hit his line. Hit his line. Come on. You've got a long discography of gems. What song would you recommend to a new fan?
If you're a new fan of mine, I would say listen to Underway. Right now, everybody seems to like that song.
Catch me on that water, watch me surf with my blue collar, brown t-shirt. Don't call, I don't got service. I'm underway, and I'm drifting on that blue. Game started with my
It's just kind of like got that like West Coast R&B. I really, really like that type of vibe. That's my favorite. I try not to like make my whole entire catalog like that, but it's really hard not to. I like my song Want. I would also recommend Want and Need.
Tell me what you want and you need. Baby, no, I can provide. I'll spend that time, pay that fee. If that makes you mine, I'm done wasting time. Cause you got that fire, yeah, you got that fire.
That's like a really, really vibey song that I like a lot. Yeah, I couldn't just recommend them to one. I love all my songs. They're like my little babies. You know, I actually have like 80 songs. I wrote
Wow.
like 80
Hmm.
songs, almost 100, but I deleted like 40. I deleted like 40, 45. No, I probably deleted 60, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Who was it? I think it was an interview that I did with Appa, and he was like, "Make 100 songs." So it's funny that you say that. Like one of the last
Yeah.
interviews, you saying make like I like advice to a new artist, make 100 songs, kind of go from there, and like kind of find your style. So that was very interesting that you said that.
Shout out
Um,
to Appa, bro. He's hard.
yes. Do you have any advice to a younger you, or maybe even somebody just younger, to make like making music, or just advice like for mentally?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't put yourself in a cage, and don't let other people put you in a cage. All these other people, they try to put I don't know what's the proper word for it. They try to project their
Insecurities?
insecurities. There we go. They try to project their insecurities onto you. Um, I'm just so happy. Like when I grew up, you know, I was a little black boy, big buck teeth. You know what I'm saying? I got made fun a lot of when I grew up, and I think God did that for like a good reason to give me thick skin. Because now it's like I really don't care what anybody has to say. Like those people that are in my comment section, you know, I just laugh at it. You know, sometimes I'll joke with them, you know, but it's
Mm,
gotten me so far of just like not caring what anybody else thinks and just still going after, it, you know, because I got a couple side eyes for like even posting my music in uniform, you know. A
mm.
chief on my last shift, LSC, like he would like always try to get on my ass about it, you know. But you know, I ignored that and I just kept pushing. Even now, comments or whatever, I get so much love from that decision that I made to like post my music in uniform and even make Navy songs. And I think a big addition to that was because I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm just having fun and I'm just trying to reach my goal. So I would tell anybody, if you're out there, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let other people like get you down from it, because they're probably insecure because they're not doing what they're supposed to do and living up to their fullest potential. So it hurts them to see you try.
Yes, and you know what? It shows that you have taken away, like kind of blocked out everybody else's insecurities that they might be trying to project on you. It shows through your music, and it shows through everything that you post that you're an individual. This is like you're you. You're not letting nobody else's opinions. Oh, like you block out that noise really well, and
Yeah.
it shows that you're not like uh being suffocated by any of the nonsense. So
That's perfect.
kudos,
That's the
kudos to
perfect
you, kudos
word.
to you.
Well, these people, they're like online warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
met people in real life that after they talked to me, they met me, they will follow me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
or they, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're not what I would think that you would be. Why would I be this
Hmm.
cocky person? I mean, I guess maybe I could see why somebody would be. But I'm just a humble regular guy, you feel me? That's
And
how
you
that
know
be
what?
sometimes.
Let me tell you, sir. He can't say it, but let me say it. Yeah. What the? Either
You
way,
feel
it's
me?
still engagement. It's still engagement. You're still engaging, and you're only boosting. You're only boosting the post. So really, you showing love at the end of the day.
Exactly, exactly.
You still
And
making
I
the
don't want
post
to get it
flow.
twisted. Like, don't get it twisted. I get so much more love than I get hate. Like, it's crazy when people see me in person and they want to take a picture with me. That's a very, very humbling. You know what I mean? That feels like
Yes.
dang, man. Like, you want to take a picture with me, with Kenny? You want to take a picture with me?
Yeah.
Like, let's do it. So I don't care where I'm at. Like if somebody wants to take a picture with me, if I gotta take wait, I'll take a picture with 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a
Right.
compliment to me. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to come through with that.
Okay. Last but not least, we're coming up to your sign off.
All right, you let me know when I can go.
You know, directly into the camera. The stage is yours.
It's 2K Kenny. It's been a pleasure chopping it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the haters hate. Still rise to the occasion. God bless y'all. And this is just a start.